What's going on, everybody? Travis with REC Garage, and in this video I'm getting back on the 37 Cabriolet Custom, hopefully getting everything tacked up today, as in like the back trunk area, and trying to finish the chop on the windshield, because I just kind of chopped it and tacked it in place, kind of get the look going on there. I want to put the windshield buck I have in the holes, make sure both sides are the same, trim it if need be, and yeah, kind of go from there. More custom stuff to come, but today is just kind of probably just going to be finishing up what I've done. I got a lot of panels made, I just kind of need to put them on the car, so let's get into that.
All right. Are you cameraing?
Yeah, trying to get some of this Bondo out of here, because I'm going to be cutting. Well, he's just trying to shave all these little indents and stuff.
Yeah.
I see no point, because you can't mount the dash or the garnish or anything.
Was this a street rod at some point?
Oh, he wanted to be. Dick Royer made all his cars like super smooth and street rod.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have to un-street rod everything. Oh, everything we're touching.
Yeah.
Hey. I have to get something stronger than this. You know who makes one that...
Like pretty much just a box without any of the boxes. Because I want this exact same thing, but just a permanent table.
You know who makes it, which I want to get?
Who?
Is Fireball Tool. It's a small cart that rolls around, but it's also a fixture table, so it has all those holes in it. It's like, I think it's called the Fireball cart. I know, original. But I think that's what it's called. Ooh. That's one.
Oh wow.
Huh?
You got holes all in the table?
Yeah, so you can use all the fixture stuff. Damn it.
The Dragon Wagon?
Yes, that's what it is, the Dragon Wagon.
Holy expensive, dude.
Well, yeah.
They're like $4 grand.
Yeah. Can you hold this door for me?
Yeah.
Can't get the bottom pin out.
Yeah, I'm not getting that.
Well, you're not gonna find a good one.
No, I guess not. They do look super nice.
I'm like, that's not something you just like, you know, buy and just don't use.
No, it would get used every single day. Put a vise on it. Yeah. Yeah, weld all the holes shut and then weld a vise to it.
Schweit. I always hate taking a Sawzall to something, but I think it's the best bet to get a straight cut. Straight, I guess. Oh yeah. Now I take the cutting wheel and just relieve this side so it can go down more. This here, this is relieved enough. That's all you need here. A little more. Pretty damn close. You know, just a skosh more. I'm trying to cut. All right, this is ready. Then I gotta cut this up, cut all this stuff up to bend it in, match up with this again. But the relief cut's there. Let's start welding it up. So I ended up cutting up this whole chunk where the relief cut was here, and I'm going to separate both pieces of the sheet metal, adjust it so it flows well, and then weld it back together and weld it in. But there's a couple spot welds here I need to take care of. That's it. Now I can sandblast the inside and call it a day. Modify from here. What do we got here? A couple spot welds here. This piece just goes up and pretty much ends, so we're just not going to put him back in. That's no problem. That's all Bondo. Okay. In fact, sandblaster, clean up the insides of these. Since we have it apart, might as well do them a favor. At least some of it's going to be rust-free on the inside. And then we can put this back together, you know, any which way we want it to. If we need to skinny up here, I can relief cut this down here, skinny that up, and then put it together. It's going to be much better. Okay, let's see if this fits. Oh yeah.
That hurt so fucking bad.
You okay?
I have a hole in my hand. Oh, I missed some. Should I show him?
Yeah, yeah. Jacob
Doesn't look bad, but
had an accident. Broke a drill bit off in his hand.
yeah, you know,
Doing-
super sharp
Well-
and amazing drill bit quality.
It's
And I
all
was
your-
pushing
it's
too
all
hard.
your fault.
It is my fault.
Had his hand here
Yeah.
while he was drilling.
Because I just haven't done this before.
Yeah.
And now I have, so I'm not gonna do it again.
I hope not.
I don't know. I'm not gonna forget this.
But he's okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just annoying.
Yeah.
Just mad at myself.
But he did a good job making this inner piece.
Yeah, just need to DA it.
Yep, maybe put a bead in here just to strengthen it up.
It's pretty strong though. You know, it's got.
Oh yeah.
Because it's got shape here, and then
two bends,
and it's gonna be welded to this, which has a bead right above it.
Yep.
But I might put a little step in there or something.
But yeah, there's a little bit of
Jacob on the drill bit.
A little bit of Jacob on the drill bit. Hard lessons. That's a nasty one too.
Oh yeah, it was not. It was like the worst break because it didn't just break in that. Like that got me too.
Yeah, it has a little.
It's like that made the hole, and then that ripped the muscle out of my hand.
Yeah. Oh, jeekous. Well, yeah, of course.
All because I didn't want to go to college.
Yeah, right. Told him, I said, why couldn't you have done it in your own garage and learned lessons there, not in my shop?
Because I work here 40 hours a week, and I work at home like 10. Maybe.
Yeah. But figured I'd show you. You missed it. You might have seen a little bit of it on the time lapse,
you
maybe.
You might see the corner of my hand going like that.
Actually, you might have seen it.
Seen the whole thing? Oh, you got a fisheye going on there.
Yeah, you might have seen it over there. Especially.
It's gonna be funny in time lapse.
Time lapse is even bigger, so it might be on there. All right, and I got this front sheet metal welded on. I'm gonna leave it. Not leave it. I'm gonna grind this off, get everything nice, but I'm gonna actually put you guys on the charger because I'm running out of battery. And then maybe I'll bring you guys back when I do the back side here. This is the back side of this, and this also, if I can get it in there, fits pretty much like a glove there. So, and this piece got modified to fit. It needed a few more bends, the bend to be changed, shortened up, added onto, and you know, and there it is. Same thing with this. There's relief cut down the center here, relief cut down here, and yeah, it's pretty much it there. And then this flows nicely. This line and this line follow nice. Kind of looks like it should be this short. That's kind of the plan here. So, all right, let me continue doing this and check back with you later. All right, so I got the front of the A-pillar looking decent, and I got this metal finished out, and this inner I just put in. Started welding some of it. Got the top and the bottom. Need to trim this a little bit before welding that in because it's not quite flush. And that I got. I need to trim a little bit here. I must have welded a little off because it's not sitting flush with this inner, so I need to trim that a little bit and then weld this guy. And that's all set. Put this rosette back in here where I cut the spot weld, and then maybe grind a little bit, make it look nice. And this side's done, so it's probably an hour in this, and then a whole nother day on the other side. But that's how you get it looking crispy, dude. You don't just put it down, weld it. You know, it takes time. So that's what I got in this. It's time. So tomorrow I'm gonna finish up this chop, and then yeah, tomorrow's Thursday, finish the chop up and maybe get to some of this, and then Friday start refining some of these panels and getting them cut and welded in. Yeah, probably gonna try and weld like this to the other piece, get that fitting money, and then maybe add these. Nah, probably just leave that alone, and then cut that into the center here. I don't want to like get it welded to the body yet, I don't think, until this stuff is welded to, you know, this flange around the deck lid. So I'll get that all situated and then kind of move from there. The way this is cut is making it seem like this deck lid is off. Could be the way I'm sitting, could be the way it's a mind F. You know, I can measure it and make sure it's all G. But yeah, you know, gotta get all that stuff situated before I start welding in, and that's gonna happen next. But right now, it's my son's birthday, the youngest, so I gotta be home, leaving now. Yeah, have some fun with him, and be back at it tomorrow. Emmy, tough life, huh? Oh no. Stuff's in the way. Alright, I'm gonna move this, go upstairs and try to find some stuff to sell at the swap meet. Yay! Yeah, gotta find some stuff. I got some stuff. I'll find something. I want to get rid of all the not all the sheet metal, but I got sheet metal upstairs I want to get rid of. I seem to have luck at this swap meet, the Brooklyn swap meet. It's selling sheet metal, so I'm going to try it again. Starting to bring stuff down. I got a pair of 36 Ford front fenders. I got a passenger side 39 to 40 front fender. I got some Lincoln driver side skirts. I got 4 of them. I think they're good for canvases for garage art. So unless you know you got a Lincoln, but I only got, you know, the chances of finding somebody with a Lincoln around here are slim to none. So I'll advertise them as canvases, sell them wicked cheap. If I was any good at art, I'd try and do some hand painted signage on that thing. So that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, and some Lincoln rear garnish moldings. I don't know why I have this stuff, but I do. Oh, actually Mac gave them to me. At a swap meet, he couldn't sell them. He said, you know what? Take them. So I'll try to sell them for cheap. What else I got here? I got a bunch of EMS 3536 rocker panels or subrail sections. I think I'm bringing these 3536 coupe rear fenders. They are roached. They've been leaded on, gas welded on. It's just, you know, they're a mess, but they are original 36 Ford coupe and roadster rear fenders, so they're worth something. And those are also coupe and roadster rear fenders, both driver side, but missing the front part of it. Some deck lids. I think I'm bringing that. It's a box of, you know, 46 to 48, maybe even 42 to 48 smalls from when I had my 46 convertible. Bunch of stuff in here, probably selling all $5 a pop. And back here, a bunch of Model A stuff I think I'm gonna start hauling off. Yeah, just some stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna bring these quarters. It's kind of awkward, but you know, it's 36 3 window. Oh, maybe that might be a 5 window. It might be a 5 window quarter panel. It's definitely coupe, I'll tell you that. I'm not sure if it's coupe or whatever it is, but this side was customer stuff. Now it's just boxes and wheels and stuff. I don't know much. That's Dano's grill for the 36 sedan I got at the shop. I had to bring that. Yeah, some stuff. I gotta dig through some more stuff and see what I want to bring, but haven't come to the realization that like saving everything is a bad idea. Saving stuff is a good idea sometimes, but like, since, I guess I'll describe it in a way, since like, so I built my first Model A and it was pretty much, almost every car I've built so far, actually every full build has been starting from nothing. Either buying a body first, buying a chassis first, buying a fender first, buying something and buying every single piece to that car until it's done. And man, it's fun doing that, but it's also very expensive to do it that way. And I have that mindset, and that's how you build a car. So I save stuff, like if I want to build a 36, like I save the rear fenders. Oh, someday I'll build a 36. No, someday I'll be able to buy a 36 and it'll have the fenders on it. Like, why am I saving these fenders for a maybe someday thing, like that I build a car from scratch again? I want to get away from that because it's cheaper, yet it's more expensive at the same time. I say it's cheaper because if you don't have a lot of money, you can buy the car piece by piece by piece, and eventually you'll have a car. But if you stand back and add up all the stuff, it's more expensive than it was if you just saved the money and bought the car. But if you're like me and you spend money all the time, you never end up saving the money for a whole car. So piecing it together sometimes is better for people. And it was better for me, but now I'm going to try to change my ways and actually, you know, buy a car that's complete and then modify it. I think that's the better route moving forward as a functioning adult. So all these parts in here, I'm probably going to try to offload most of them this year. at swap meets, I might have to like rent a trailer and like cart my stuff around. Maybe see if a friend's got a small little utility trailer, like enclosed one, that I can just keep my stuff in for the season and just cart it around to different swap meets with the Honda. We'll see. But that's kind of my rant while you're watching me unload stuff downstairs. Back at it again. Gonna work on the other A-pillar side. Finish up that one in, you know, a few minutes, and then work on the other side. It's that time of year around here in New England where it is sunny and bright and beautiful, but it's only like 35 degrees. So, you know, it's making you think, oh, the birds are chirping, and not a cloud in the sky, the sunset's gotta get to at least like 50, 60 degrees today. Nope, 40. That's it. So, you know, I keep seeing the sun through the windows in the shop and thinking, hey, you know, today might be the day I can open the garage door and shut the heat off and enjoy the sunshine, fresh air. Not yet. Not yet. A few more months, maybe a month. I don't know. I've gotten like 2 days this year so far that I could open the door. I know it's only April. Is it April? I think it's April. Yeah. Yes, it's April. But yeah, it's what we're looking like. I love the sun, but we're just not close enough to the sun. I mean, yeah, we're not close enough to it to feel it yet. Soon enough though. We'll have sunshine. Hopefully we'll be driving a roadster soon. Need some checks to come in, but you know. All right, let's get to work. And then this is what I get to work in all day long. Just darkness, artificial lighting. Isn't it great? No. Yeah, look, it's sunny outside, and it looks like I can't even tell. That's artificial lighting sucks. I cannot wait. I cannot wait until the sun is shining again and warm, because it doesn't cut it. I can get stuff done, but man, I'm at the end of these winter depression, and I'm ready to not feel like crap all the time. I just want the sun in my face so I can just walk out and see it, enjoy it. Almost. We're almost there. First thing I gotta do is catch up on some tax stuff, so got a little bit of computing to do first, and then we'll be out there. All right, done with that until my bookkeeper has more questions for me. Everything.
Yeah, that doesn't get much better than that.
I should probably try and hit up this lead residue. Oh no, can you turn the compressor on?
Yes.
I have no.
Huh? That'll help.
Sanding it off what was left so I don't
With the
die.
residue on there.
Yeah, have you bust your hand up and then give you lead poisoning the next day?
Right.
Pretty great. Alright, now just make it look pretty. which it's the inside of the A-pillar, so it doesn't really have to look pretty.
Yeah.
Just
What are we doing to make that look pretty?
replacing it probably.
Yeah.
Just cut a square out and just weld it back in.
So you're gonna end up cutting your weld? That you just did?
Maybe. I probably shouldn't have done that, but you know, I'll do it after I chop because I just want to
Get it chopped.
get the chop done.
Yeah.
It's already welded.
That's good.
Yeah. That's right. I think we welded this like a year ago. It seems like.
Something like that.
Oh. Getting old.
It looks so man. Line flow's nice.
Yeah, I was kind of worried about that one.
Yeah, me too.
It was such a.
It was at quite an angle when you first set it up.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, you just started welding and it went together.
It just worked. I like it when it just works.
Hmm.
I saw my old-timey glasses on.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait,
Those aren't great for working.
no. Okay, you gotta leave it alone for 2 minutes.
You're gonna have to like keep it in the same hand as your filler. And just...
Yeah. Or just not do it. Nah. Alright. What am I doing?
I don't know.
Grind it. Freezing.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cold.
Yeah.
Powerful cold.
Crazy.
So gonna get covered by seal and...
Yeah, leave as much weld on there as you can because it's getting covered. You don't need to grind it all away. Potentially grind through it if you're just gonna cover it.
Yeah, might as well leave it thick.
Yeah. Just like the backside of a weld. I don't finish the backside of the welds all the time because it's, you know,
You're just risking it.
yeah, it's
For no reason.
risking it for no reason.
No biscuit. Oh yeah.
That's dark.
Factory. We were never here.
Yeah. Close enough.
Yeah.
I want to see if I can cut the other side out.
Hacksaw.
Oh, we have to take the door off first.
Yep.
But it's probably putting that door back on.
Do you want me to hold the door up or anything? Hammer?
No, it's probably have to take it off.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, just gotta sand a little bit more off of here.
See what we're dealing with.
Yeah, well, just so I don't have to do it off in my hand.
Where did you cut it?
Huh?
Like here?
Yeah, I went through. I don't remember. Yeah, I went past this bump. I went down into here. Let's just start hacking at it and see what happens.
Chop them up.
Yep. Where's my purple? Rough. Okay. Let's see if I can kind of follow it.
Dude, this thing,
Huh?
it eats.
Close to the end here.
Yep.
And it's going. But I can't stop. I'm gonna get in it. It's fine.
Well,
What? I know.
whatever. It doesn't have to be cut in the
No,
same
it
spot.
doesn't have to.
That part's staying the same,
As
so.
long as I'm not down into here where it's a real pain in the ass to weld,
Yeah.
I'm alright.
Right there.
I know. Huh.
No.
I know. I'm gonna have to fill a little bit. Yeah, let's see.
There you go. There's your filler.
Yep. There we go. Okay, and like
Yep.
the other side, split this half from this half at the spot welds, and there's probably a couple here. Yeah, so there's a little bit of lead I need to melt out of here. And then put it back together. But like better. Like that.
Yep.
You gotta get all that to fit.
Yep, full day's work.
Yep. All right, so I got this front piece tacked on. That side's done. I just have to finish a little bit. I'm just coming back from lunch, that's why I'm giving you guys an update. Sorry if it feels like it's a random update, but yeah, so I need to weld around here. I did weld the whole backside, so I think I'm just gonna planish these few tacks here and here, because I can access a little bit from inside. So I'll planish those nice and weld the whole thing, and then all I gotta do is put the back cover on. Technically back cover, it should fit all right. I might have to do a little bit of trimming since I put the skin on. The skin kind of put the whole piece in its place, so yeah, I need to trim this up, but that's not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Let's get welding, get this chop all buttoned up finally, huh?